Quantum technology, it's not just science fiction anymore. It is the next great technological leap, and it's happening right now. But as this incredible new power comes into focus, we've got to face a really critical question. How do we govern it before it ends up governing us?
And that's really the core of what we're digging into today. There's no doubt the next technological revolution has arrived. The real question is, are we actually ready for it? Because, let's be honest, getting this one wrong could have consequences on a scale we've just never seen before.
So what even is quantum, really? Well, to put it simply, it's a totally new frontier in science. It uses the, let's say, bizarre rules of quantum mechanics to crack problems that even our absolute best supercomputers can't touch. I mean, we're talking about revolutionizing basically everything, from creating new medicines and materials to completely upending the foundations of digital security.
But here's the thing. While the tech itself is brand new, the challenge it throws at us, well, it's one we've definitely seen before. It's that classic high-stakes race between human innovation and our ability to create the rules to guide it safely.
This pattern is probably going to look familiar to you. Back in the 80s, biotech was the new kid on the block. Then the 90s came along, and nanotechnology started picking up steam. And then, of course, in the 2010s, AI just exploded into the mainstream. With every single one of these revolutions, we've found ourselves playing catch-up, trying to write the rules of the road way after the car has already left the garage.
This right here captures the central problem, what researchers have started calling the governance gap. See, innovation moves at the speed of a rocket, right? But regulation, it often just plods along. And in that ever-widening gap between the two, that's where all the risk and uncertainty really starts to grow.
Okay, but here's the good news. We don't have to start from square one this time. Our past struggles with biotech, nanotech, and AI have actually given us a pretty rich playbook full of experiences, some good, some bad. We can learn from our history to get quantum governance right from the very beginning.
So just how much have we learned? Well, researchers went back and analyzed all these past tech waves, and they were able to distill everything down into this one number, 15. That's right, 15 distinct, actionable lessons for how to govern emerging technologies. This isn't just guesswork. It's a solid framework built from decades of real-world experience.
And those 50 lessons, they all kind of boil down into a few core principles. After scrambling to deal with AI's impact on society, we learned we have to anticipate these things before they happen. We also learned that we absolutely have to prioritize public trust and recognize that, hey, global technologies need global rules. The most important point here is that this isn't uncharted territory. We actually have a foundation to build on.
So how do we turn all those lessons into an actual solution? Well, the research lays out a really clear, actionable plan, an 8-pillar roadmap that's designed to give us a solid foundation for governing this whole quantum revolution.
All right, here are the first 4 pillars. Because we completely failed to predict the speed and the societal shifts from AI, the very first pillar is building anticipatory frameworks. This is all about creating rules that are agile enough to change as the tech evolves, and, this is critical, focusing on fair outcomes and sustainability right from day one.
The next 4 pillars complete the picture. This includes using what's called soft law. Think non-binding rules, like industry standards and best practices, to help guide development. It also demands a coordinated national strategy, really strong international collaboration, and a constant, ongoing effort to build public trust. You put them all together, and these 8 pillars form a pretty comprehensive strategy.
So why does a topic that sounds kind of wonky, like quantum governance, matter so much? Because, look, this isn't just about managing a new piece of tech. It's about consciously and deliberately shaping the kind of future we all want to live in.
Let's just quickly recap the crucial points here. Quantum is a total game changer, packed with both incredible promise and serious peril. The main thing to take away is that we don't have to fly blind. Our past has given us a playbook, and that playbook has been turned into a clear 8-pillar roadmap. Being proactive instead of reactive is the only way to make sure this powerful technology leads to a future that's both safe and fair for everyone.
As the researchers themselves put it, this isn't just a bunch of ideas. It's a comprehensive roadmap for the coming challenges of quantum governance. In other words, the path forward? It's already been scouted out for us.
Which really leaves us with one final essential question. We have the map, we have the lessons from our past mistakes. The question now is, are we actually going to use this roadmap to build a future that isn't just powerful, but is also fundamentally equitable and wise? The choice is ours to make.